You're no stranger to getting DMs sent to you. It's pretty much like a part of your job now. You're just like,
I'm waiting for you to.
Yes.
I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, like, absolutely. Yeah. It's giving, that interview with like Whitney Houston where she was just like, yes, no, yes. Have you ever had a DM that has been sent to you where you're just like, do you know what? There is no way I can read that.
Oh, all the time.
Really?
All the time. I get girls who send me dilemmas. I think a couple years ago, it was a lot worse because I wasn't as known for the DMs. So it was something that people used to do just a bit, not as much as they do now, basically. So, but back in the day, oh my God, I had girls who would tell me their dilemmas about their relationships and tell me like proper intimate things. And I still get crazy dilemmas now, but I'm more like, I don't respond as much to people because it does get a bit overwhelming. But back
because
in the
it's
day,
like on Twitter, it's on Instagram, it's like not even on just one forum, it's on more than one.
Absolutely. Mostly Twitter. But I've switched off my DMs now.
Just lock it off. Just like, I'm done with it.
But you can't do that on Instagram, I don't think. Or can you?
There's the message request. Or
It's
there's
the
like
request.
the filtered ones.
Yeah. Or you can only send like one DM now. And that's it.
Oh.
Which is what I do. I've wasted my one DM with Will Smith.
What, now that he's single?
Is he single?
Is he single?
Not that.
Have I just made that up? I thought
the Daily Mail picked that up.
I thought they were...
They're in something. They're in
a
something.
situation
But
shit.
no, it's not even that. I just send Will Smith lots of love. I love him. I love him as a celeb.
If he was going to slide into a celebrity's DMs, what would your entry point be? Would you be an emoji or would you be a send a picture or something like slick and witty?
I'm a witty type of girl.
Okay.
I'm a witty type of girl. And I would probably, because I just think like emojis are boring. But yeah, if I was to slip into someone's DM though, I'm trying to think who it would be. Woody McLean, that's who it would be. Woody McLean. Do you watch Power? Or do you remember Bobby Brown? Do you remember the guy who played Bobby Brown?
And
when I say Power, I mean what's the spin-off from Power? Ghost.
Him. Okay.
Ghost.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch
the Bobby Brown.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch the spin-offs.
Oh, the spin-offs, yeah.
Because I kind of got a little bit annoyed by a bit of the acting.
Yeah, I know.
It's like it was a bit mediocre, and I thought
I can't talk shit about it because I love Power.
It.
I love
you see,
it.
with me, it's like
it.
Power.
My
was
sister
so
said the
great.
same thing. My sister said the same thing though.
Power was so good. It was the son. Is it Tyreek?
Tyreek.
It was just giving a bit wooden.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't continue, unfortunately. But maybe it's me. Do you know what it is? I think when you've gone to like acting school, I'm not trying to say that I'm no freaking.
But you a thespian, girl.
I'm a thespian.
Yeah.
But like I went to acting school, and so I just pick up on it real quick.
Absolutely. That's like me when I watch reality TV. I can always tell like when a producer's like telling someone to do something or like
you can't you?
Because I worked in TV, so I'm just like, oh, they've definitely fed at that line.
Especially on that ding ding ding, Too Hot to Handle.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you watch it?
I don't, but they're all the same, aren't they?
It's all the same. It's all the
same. Yeah.
You know, your DMs, like, you get a lot of dilemmas come through. You get a lot of people that will say like stuff that is going on in their relationships, a lot of sexual, people wanting sexual advice, etc., etc. Have you ever been in a situation where somebody has known that the DM is about them or like what it is that they've sent you, and then they've like tried to send like threats or anything?
Oh, not threats. No. But there was this one time I will never forget, actually. Good question. I was in the cinema and a friend of mine was like, I say friend, acquaintance, was calling me nonstop. And I'm thinking, I'm in the cinema, like, leave me alone. So I'm like cancelling calls and putting my phone on like airplane mode because I'm thinking it's even my fault because why is your phone not like off? You're in the cinema. But who really switches off their phone in the cinema? Anyway, I digress. But he's calling me. And then I finally like ring him back when I've left. And then he tells me, yo, that dilemma that you've got on the timeline that everyone is responding to, where everyone is flogging me, you need to remove it. It's about me. And I'm just like, well, I'm not going to remove it because, do you know what I mean? You can't really prove it's about you, but it was definitely about him.
But did people started to name as well?
It wasn't, people had an idea. And I'll tell you what the dilemma was. Ooh. It was a girl who didn't know who the father of her child was because she had a threesome.
Who the daddy? No.
Who the daddy? So she was just like, what do I do? Because, you know, they won't take a paternity test. And I was just thinking to myself, instead of calling off my line,
why don't you just do the
paternity test and give it a rest? Do you know what I mean? Would it not be like less expensive to just do that than to deal with the headache of people insulting your line, even though they don't even know who you are? Because bear in mind, everything is anonymous. Always been anonymous. Till now, I don't know who the girl is. But I know who one of the guys who were involved in the threesome.
Because he decided to fast up himself and tell you.
Yep. It's usually been men who I've known that have reached out to me who have said this dilemma's about me. Had one who begged me to remove it. He was just like, oh, and I was actually cool with him, but my rule is just that I don't remove the dilemmas. And no one knows it's you, it's anonymous. It actually might not be you. Chances are it probably is, but there's also a chance it might not.
Nobody gonna know.
Yeah, it was about a girl saying, like, do I need to give him back his laptop? And we broke up. He said I could have it. Da 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 da. My response was, yes, you do need to give back the laptop. You're not together. It's not yours. But he called me telling me, yo, that dilemma's about me. And I was just like,
it's so crazy. It's like it eats them alive.
It does.
When they have the guilt that it is about them. But then I just don't understand why they're coming to you instead of just going to the other person.
Go to the other person. And also remember, again, it is anonymous. Like, these scenarios are so common. Like, scenarios that I've been sent are no different to scenarios that we read on Reddit. Am I the asshole? Do you know what I mean? That type of content. We see it all the time. So my thing is just try to be a good person.
And then
maybe, yeah. Like,
maybe something bad will happen to you.
But in that scenario, to be fair, he wasn't actually even the bad person. But
it was just a situation.
It was just a situation. But I'm sure there was more to it because this is a dilemma from years ago. Like, I'm sure it was a bit more. I'm just remembering the meat. And the meat was that she didn't give back the laptop. And the meat with the situation of the threesome was she didn't know who her baby daddy was. Yeah.
Are you of the idea that if you're with somebody or you leave a relationship, whether it be a marriage, a relationship or whatever, and someone asks for something of high value back, are you of the belief that you should just give it back?
Depends what we're talking about. You say high value.
Laptop, some Bose speakers worth 5K.
Do you know what I will say? It's always up to the two people involved. If it's like a ring and the guy's just like, no, it's fine, like you can keep it, then yeah, fine. But if he's just like, yo, we're not working together, you cheated on me, you whore, give me back my ring. Give back the ring.
It's the way some people do 10 toes do a runner.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I definitely do think context matters and it's up to the two people involved. That's
Facts.
what I will say. But I think the right thing is sometimes like just give it back. Not me though. But
she's saying one rule for you, another rule for me, honey.
Not me though.
Not me though.
Not me though.
I'm keeping it.
I'm gonna keep it.
Do you find that men are threatened by your line of work?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think I've only noticed more now that I'm single as well, because I've never really been single before. So I find that since I've been like, I'm just like, I feel like I'm dating now as well, Jourds, because before I wasn't like, but now I'm just like, okay, I'm outside, I'm trying to find connections, date. I've never really, done the whole dating thing. Yeah, because all I've known is monogamy. It's usually I'm with a friend or we're cool and then we end up in a relationship, or like when
you've just been with someone for a long period of
or a
time
situationship that turns into a relationship when you're in uni. Yeah, that type of thing. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm just like, oh my god, you're actually like proper single now. Like, live your best life.
And you have to date and work out what their vibes is.
Everyone is
and
mad.
I guess as well, because you work in the industry. And the line, so you work in the industry, you have a big following, you have people that look up to you. You've also got, the dilemmas part of it and the sex part of it and being so, body positive, sex positive, etc., etc. I know already that there's some guys that will be a bit like, oh, like, wow, like this is a boss.
Yeah,
and so you kind of need to be with the top 5%. 5%.
Percentile. Please come and find me.
The percentile.
Oh, but these days you might have to be sharing the 5% because
well, that's what everybody wants. Everyone wants the top.
Everyone wants the top. But no, I do notice it. Like sometimes I choose not to tell guys who I am because as soon as I do, their face drops.
Do you have a burner?
A burner account? Yeah, of course I do.
No way.
Yeah, of course I do. Doesn't everyone?
I don't, but
you don't.
Do you know what? I need to because some of these hairdressers and makeup artists, I think they put one price for the blue ticks and another price yes,
I think
100%.
I just get a quick response.
Helen
For me,
down the road.
I think I just get a quick response and they don't take the piss.
Well, I'm seeing a makeup artist £500.
Really?
I'm thinking, what does that come
You
with?
need one that you work with regularly, so you tell them like it's a collaboration. And when I say collaboration, I don't mean you don't like pay them.
Yeah.
I mean that they understand, because I've got people I work with regularly, and I make it clear like, yo, if I'm only going to be working with you regularly, like we need to come to some agreement, because like
get them on a retainer.
Yeah, like a retainer.
I'm
gonna stay loyal to you. It's you that I'm tagging. We together. Yes, we exactly. Do you get what I mean?
Some of these prices, I'm literally just like, I'm not too sure about that.
No,
I'm wondering if it was the price and then some.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I feel like I try to make it a thing whereby I'm working with someone I've been with regularly, or someone who I can tell is going to jump to the opportunity as well. Because there's some people who are so established that they don't even give a fuck. Some people don't give a fuck. Blue tick. Are you the first blue tick they've seen?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This is it. And then some of them think blue tick money, and it's like,
yeah, they do.
I'm penny pinching. Thank you.
And some people are paying for them blue ticks. Not me. But, you know, it's not us. But some people are paying.
Some people are.
Yeah,
they've calculated that into their monthly expenditure.
Exactly. True. Exactly. You have to tell the accountant that's £11.
That's £11.99 a month going to Meta.
Exactly.
Welcome to In the DMs, where I go through the funny, the bizarre, and the unhinged DMs that you get sent in this wonderful and weird world that we call social media. Yes, social media. I am Jourds, and I am joined by the lovely, the gorgeous, the super, super talented
Oloni.
Hey! Right, so you had some corker DMs that you sent through to me.
Yes.
I've got two of them that have been yours. One at the end that is mine.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with this one that has been sent in by a guy called Matt. Now, Matt's replied back to a picture of yours, and you've got like, it was like one of those I guess you took a screenshot of your camera roll.
Yeah.
There's like loads of different takes. Loads of different takes. And he's gone, I know you won't see this, as I'm just a pasty white guy from Wigan, but I'll probs die for you. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Now, my takeaway from that is love the fact that he's put a capital letter in front of Wigan. Well done. 3 X's at the end. He's also done in capital letters. So commitment to the love there.
Yes.
Pasty white guy.
Oh God. Maybe self-aware?
Self-aware?
Yeah, maybe.
Pasty? It's like, why have you chosen to go for that word?
I don't know. It's like the loathing. I don't know.
Do you not cream?
Yeah. Well, do you not cream? Because why are you pasty? Do you not lotion?
A bit of E45 or even
cocoa butter, Vaseline. What do white people call it now? I think there's a term that they've been calling it now. I think, oh my God, I saw it on TikTok. It's like where they grease their body, and I'm just like, you mean lotioning? But there's a word that they have for it. Oh my God.
I've only seen the don't shower the legs.
Someone should tweet or like DM you whilst they're listening to this. They'll know what I'm talking about though. But yeah, there's this term that they use like for like just greasing themselves overnight, and I'm just like, but we've been doing that. But we've been doing that.
Is it not creaming?
Yeah, creaming. Slugging. That's it. I knew it was going to come to me. Yes, slugging. That's what they call it. I think on TikTok. That's what the kids are calling it. Yeah, it was like a trend maybe a year ago or something.
I'm not down with the lingo.
I'm not. I'm trying.
What's hilarious is that he says, I know you won't see this. Gotcha.
Because I saw it. We see everything, though.
We do see everything. We just choose what to reply back to
exactly.
and what not to.
Or what to put in the group chat and laugh about.
I'll probs die for you. Extreme.
Please don't die for me.
He ended it very strong.
Because I wouldn't come to the funeral.
No.
I'd be a bit scared.
Exactly. Matt, I'm really sorry that you didn't get a response back to this one.
But it made great content.
It made great content. And maybe next time, don't go in strong with the pasty white guy narrative, because if Oloni is looking for someone, she's looking for somebody who is lotioned, creamed themselves, and black, not pasty, and preferably a black man. Yes, exactly. This is insanely bizarre, but also in the same breath, I could potentially quite understand. I can understand his angle with this.
Yeah.
So someone called Z has DM'd you saying, I just know sex with you would feel like I've lost my virginity again. Mic drop. Mic drop.
That actually cracks me up because I was
off
thinking,
it
what was she
goes.
going to read out next? I was just like, which one? Okay, that. Yeah, that is very interesting, isn't it?
Well, it's bizarre.
It's bizarre. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not, though.
I mean, it's a compliment in the sense of, I guess, because you speak about sex for work and femininity, that I guess guys will probably think that in the bedroom, you're going to give them the best experience of their lives.
I'm a lazy bitch. Don't listen.
And you said this, haven't you?
Don't buy into the hype.
But I love that you own it as well. It's just like, I'm lazy.
Listen, I'm lazy. And the only thing that I do enjoy, I guess, I would say, I can go in, can't I? Yeah, of course. Say. I would say, like, the only part of sex I really do enjoy is probably just, like, the oral aspects. Like, I do enjoy giving. But everything else, like when it comes to like penetration, that's your time to shine. That's his
You're
time
just
to
like
shine.
a layback, like you're on a lilo in the pool.
Literally.
Just give it to me.
Do what you want.
It's funny, isn't it? Because I guess a lot of people will have that conception of you that, like I said, because it's your line of work, that all of a sudden you're doing like porn star activities.
Absolutely, and I'm not. I feel like it's so important.
Do you manage expectations?
What do you mean? Like
before you go into the bedroom or like when you do like sexy, do you do sexy chats?
Oh, absolutely. I love a good sexy chat. So do you make it known
that like this is your time to shine, hun?
I think during the sexy chat, I always say what I enjoy. So I'm more of like a foreplay type of girl. I know your average guy enjoys penetration, and yeah, I love penetration too. I was even saying this on my Insta the other day, but I think that I enjoy more foreplay. I enjoy the kissing, the touching, the giggling, the laughing.
The lead up.
The build up. Because I know once we get into that penetration, that all your mind is thinking about is going in and out. So I'm just like, and I don't like the way I arrive is not during penetration anyway.
Okay. So it's beforehand. Okay.
It is beforehand. So I enjoy all of that, you know, the goodness of like foreplay. But
so you're not doing no right cunny cucky like a bicycle.
What?
No.
There was the last time I did. I remember the guy I was having sex with. He was just like, I was gonna say this on my podcast actually, but I'll say it here. He was just like, I was on top, and he told me that I went from gear 5 to gear 3 in a matter of minutes, and I was cracking.
He said you shifted gears. No,
he was just like,
not during sex, did he? No, he didn't.
He said he did. Oh wait, did he say it during, or I think it was when we were giggling. No, it was when we were giggling and laughing after.
Okay, afterwards.
Yeah. Then he said
the bedroom.
Yeah,
chat,
the bedroom.
The pillow chat.
Yeah, the pillow chat. The little after sex. Yeah, so. I was just cracking up when he told me that, but he wasn't wrong because I was just like,
this isn't my vibe.
It's not my vibe. And you know, yeah, it's just not me.
Stick to what you're good at.
Stick to what you're good at. I'll try. Like I'll do, like, if it depends if I'm in the mood or not, but I'm just like, sometimes it's just, you shine and I'll take over the other parts.
Yeah. When it comes to the oral action.
The oral action.
You can go
I'll have fun. I'll have fun, especially if I really like what your penis looks like. Yeah, the person.
Some of them look angry, and those ones, I guess, you're not gonna.
I wouldn't even have sex with an angry penis, to be honest. I don't think anyone should.
But then I guess some guys will say some vaginas look angry.
They do. But I'm just like, I know, but they do all the time, and this is why we need to start yelling as well. Like, no. No, you don't know what your penis looks like.
Yeah.
You have dick cheese.
No,
I've never messed with a guy who has dick cheese because I just wouldn't go there. But I've heard stories. I heard so many stories of girls. There was a time I did my hygiene threads. That was my most infamous DMs when I had girls sending me stories about the dirtiest guys they've been with. Some men can be absolutely filthy.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've got friends that have gone into like bedrooms of guys, looked around, looked at the mold and walked straight out.
As they should.
There's just absolutely no way. Because if you're keeping your what should be a humble abode in that kind of condition,
right?
Then
what do your ass cheeks look like?
Yes.
Are they going to be stuck together?
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Is the paper going to be in between?
Do you get what I mean?
Is there skid marks not just on the boxes but in between?
Right. And a lot of guys do think it's gay to clean their asshole. So
no,
I'm just like, what the fuck? It's It's your booty. Clean it.
Clean that ass.
Please.
Clean that ass.
Clean that ass.
All right, so this one I actually put on my Instagram stories just the other day.
Right.
It's Unhinged. And there's two parts to this one, two parts to this story, sent in by the same person. And I can't believe my eyes. I think is there a sound or a meme of I can't believe my eyes or something like that. Anyway, we'll insert clip.
I cannot believe my eyes.
I posted up a video of myself just like in the mirror as you do, just showing your outfit. Someone DM'd me saying, and this was just it.
Yeah.
Thicker than Chinese smog.
Ooh. They're not wrong though. Girl, you is thick. You guys are seeing Jourds.
She's not even saying that's towing the line. She's saying, ooh.
Yeah, but do you guys see Jourds in the gym though? No. You're right though.
Not
But
smog.
that is funny. That is hilarious.
I had to double check because I was like, smog is like pollution,
what is
right?
smog though?
It's pollution.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So smog
I was just listening to the thick part.
Thick, he was like, I'm holding on to that.
Yeah.
But the rest.
Yeah. So thicker than what was it?
Chinese smog.
Oh God.
So
that's a bit
China,
political.
Yeah. So China is like polluted.
Yeah.
I actually went on Google to find out like whether it's in like the top 10 polluted countries in the world. It's actually not in the top 10.
Oh, where is it?
No.
I wonder where.
Maybe it's in the top 20.
Yeah.
Let's look at the most polluted country in the world.
Is it?
It's
gonna guess India. I was going to say India, but I didn't want to be racist.
India, Pakistan, Nepal, Iraq, Bangladesh. So yeah, it's not even. Oh, Nigeria's up there.
Oh God.
Mongolia's up there.
Undo that.
Chad.
Delete that.
Undo that. Undo. Don't
Delete
even,
all that shit.
Don't even say it.
Delete
Don't
all
even,
that shit.
Don't even say
No, I
it.
believe it.
So yeah, it wasn't even in the top 10, which then I'm a little bit disappointed at.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, if I'm not in the top 10,
then do you want to try again? You need to come back and tell me that I'm thicker than the smog in India. That's
yeah,
what
exactly.
You need to do
Let's re-up that.
Yeah. And go again.
Go again.
But
I thought, do you know what? When I saw it, I just thought, is this offensive? But then I thought, well, if he's saying like a fact that China is polluted, then is it really?
Yeah, but we get what he was trying to do.
We get what he was trying to do.
And it was definitely unhinged.
It was unhinged. And then he comes back with another. Not too long. Oh, a month later. So he's given me time to assess the situation. Obviously, he didn't get a reply back. I mean, granted, it was a shot from the side. We know what we're doing in the gym.
Yeah, of course.
We know the angles.
We know
the angles.
Yes.
So I was doing a squat from the side. You know, you can see Nyash.
Yes.
You can see what we're doing.
Yeah.
He's gone, I've watched this clip so many times because of this. That ass.
Is it one word?
That's.
He's
gone, I've watched this clip so many times because of that.
No, I love that though.
I've transformed the clip into a boomerang.
You know what he's doing right though? I always say that you're someone's reason to masturbate in the morning.
Oh no.
No, but it's true though. We all are. I'm sorry, if you're a cute girl, you just need to, and you post on the internet, just know that someone is using you as a cum tribute. That's what it's called, by the way.
A cum tribute?
Yeah, a cum tribute.
That is actually really iconic. we're gonna coin that.
Yeah,
and
a cum tribute.
It is quite concerning when you then start to think of it like that. Like the fact that you've even, first of all, I don't understand where people have this like vernacular from. Like my brain only works with a set amount of vocab and creativity. But some of these DMs are so inventive. Where are they getting it from?
Creative as hell.
Are you reusing them?
Oh, that is true. Are you reusing it is a good one. Because
are you sending it to other people?
If you're saying this to everyone, then now I was never going to answer, but now I'm never going to answer. Yeah.
I did have this one guy that I've spoken about in previous episodes called Kermit.
Ooh. As in the frog?
Not the frog.
Oh.
Unfortunately. But he was called Kermit. He's actually been quite quiet for the majority of this year, actually. I suppose he's got other targets, but he did actually when I went onto his page, I saw that he was following like a hell of a load of girls, even people that I knew. And there'd been times where he'd apologized for being quiet because he was too busy messaging other women. And this was just all in a thread. Like, let me even
Would he talk to himself?
No, yeah. He would talk to himself the whole time.
Oh my God.
Kermit.
I used to have that. He used to send me money though.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was this guy. I remember his name, Dave. He would just send me money.
And
It
you
started
wouldn't
in
need
like
anything in
nothing. Never met him. It started in like 2015, and then he too would leave and go and talk to other people and tell me, and then he'd come back, and then say, I would like to send you more money.
So what, like
My
on
goddess.
PayPal and
PayPal. He'd always send me money on PayPal. It was nothing crazy. It was just like £50 here.
to get your nails done or something.
Yeah, or something like £30 there.
What's the most that you've
been sent?
Yeah.
£200, like by a randomer that I've never met online before.
So what about the guys that send the sugar daddy messages? Would you be inclined to?
Oh, I feel like I missed out on the sugar daddy phase.
Oh,
I really, because I feel like in my 20s.
You just wait after this, girl. You'll be getting it.
No, because I feel like when I think of like a sugar baby, I think of a girl who's like in her 20s.
Yeah.
And when I was in my 20s, I was being an idiot and being in a whole relationship with a nigga I'm not even with.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, oh,
I missed out.
Yeah, I missed out. My friends were
it.
like being spoiled and stuff.
No,
and I was just like,
listen.
I think I could still make the cut-off mark. Yeah.
Girl, you can. And on Snapchat, I didn't even think that this would be a place that you would get this kind of stuff from. Let me see if I can scroll down and see. I had someone that was messaging me just the other day. Yeah.
Go on.
I was thinking about exploring a sugar daddy, sugar baby dynamic where I can support someone financially with your needs. I'm interested in exploring this with you if it aligns with what you're looking for as well.
But he's leaving the part out that you need to exchange the sugar with him.
Well, in it,
right?
What sugar?
Right?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
because I could go
the
to
block sugar.
Because I could go to the restaurant with you. But I'm not going to go to a hotel with you. So what we doing? And genuinely, I'm not even lying to you. Old men actually creep me out. So I don't even think
there's no way in hell.
I don't think I could actually be a good sugar baby.
Absolutely not.
What did he say?
This was just the message. And I got another, I'm just scrolling through here.
Yeah.
Would you let daddy spoil you with 9,000 as a weekly allowance for just advice and attention?
9,000 what? Pounds?
Well, US,
yen?
it says. Yeah. So what does that convert? 7.5?
Yeah, that would be like, between 7, 8. Yeah.
I mean, there's people out there that do it. There's that
so
girl...
did you reply?
No.
You didn't reply?
No.
I would have tested the waters, girl.
I couldn't. Because remember there was that period of time where people were just getting like exposed to replying back to these sugar babies. Yeah. It was
That's
ages
true.
ago.
I remember that.
Was it like 6 years, 7 years ago?
Who's the sponsor? Tag the
That's
sponsor.
it.
I remember that.
I've never got myself involved. I was literally just speaking to Cheyenne about it as well.
Yeah.
But I've never got involved in that sugar baby daddy dynamic.
Listen, I don't have shame. I would do it if it wasn't for the fact that old men genuinely creep me out. Like I can only date men my age, like,
or want to go to like Novikov with you and like wine and dine.
I couldn't do it.
Hot breath.
I couldn't do it. Even to hold a conversation with a guy who's a bit older. Like I already feel like the guys my age are a bit misogynistic. So I'm just like, imagine having to deal with an older guy. I would bang my head on the wall. I couldn't do it.
I don't know.
And it's not that I'm above it. I need people to understand I'm not above it. It's just that I morally, physically, emotionally cannot do it.
No,
if I could, I would do it because I've got friends who have done it.
And shagged as well.
Oh, definitely. They ain't told me, but I'm not stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like these men, even if you don't do it at first, you're going to have to give up. I'm leaving with something. You're going to have to give over something.
I guess it's like with the OnlyFans, and when people are like, oh, I'm on OnlyFans, but just posting like bikini, but then it gets to a point where it's like, you're persuasive.
Listen, all girls who even sell feet pics as well. Because girls who sell feet pics sometimes feel like they're above the girls who are showing off their fanny or their tits. But I'm just like, what do you think they're using your feet for?
Yeah.
You're a sex worker
to imagine
too, babe.
your feet. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a sex worker too, babe. And it's okay. Yeah. And it's okay. But yeah, let's not be confused.
What it is. Let's call a spade a spade. Listen, if you have got any DMs, either funny, bizarre, or unhinged that could appear on this show, then slide in my DMs. And you never know, your DM may just get featured. See you next time.
Bye.